Hello and welcome to Secrets of Organ Playing podcast. We are your hosts, Vidas Pinkevičius
and Aušra Pinkevičienė.
We've been mastering secrets of organ playing for more than 20 years and sharing them on this blog since 2011.
On this show, which we create from our home in Vilnius, Lithuania, we strive to help you grow in every area of organ playing, including practice, technique, repertoire, sight reading, hymn playing, improvisation, composition, music theory, harmony, and many others.
Our hope is to help you become a complete musician, or what we call as Total Organist, a program which we have created to help you reach your dreams faster than you would do on your own.
If you are new here, we invite you to subscribe to receive free updates of this blog at organduo.lt. By subscribing, you will also receive free video how to master any organ composition and 10-day organ playing mini course.
And now let's go to the podcast for today. This question was sent by Michael. He writes, I'm really glad I have encountered such an opportunity from you. I want to be able to sight read most of the complex classical pieces by heart. As at now my current level is just playing hymns and not so difficult anthems for my church. Please, I want to just pick any complex Handel piece and sight read it easily. Please help me. Aušra, this is the second time when somebody asked us for advice of playing Handel's pieces, right?
True.
I remember in the past there was a gentleman wanting to sight read Handel's pieces too. So this is a interesting question and interesting situation. And a lot of people want to sight read Bach and maybe other more organistic music, but Handel is not particularly, known for creating complex organ music.
Well, but he wrote so many nice compositions that no wonder why people want to play his music, because it's really beautiful.
So Michael writes that now he can only play hymns, which is a good starting point, right?
Yes.
Other people cannot play hymns, but he can. So if he can play hymns, I would recommend treating them as little short organ pieces and start playing them, voice by voice and in combinations of 2 parts and 3 parts, and then expanding to sight reading classical pieces, but easy ones first.
True, I think there is no way, to become a good sight reader unless you practice repertoire on a daily basis and sight read on a daily basis. There is no magic pill, magic trick that you could take and when to be able to sight read anything you want. Well, and since Michael loves Handel, so pick up some of his music and start working on it.
Handel's fuguettes are easy enough, right? And even I would say variation cycles such as chaconnes and passacalias are great for that. They have one tonal structure, but with each variation you get a different texture on the same harmony. So it's good way to learn different textures, techniques, arpeggio figurations, things like that. But also keeping just one set of harmonic progressions, usually 4 or 8 measures long.
True.
So each variation could be like a separate exercise. That's a really great suggestion, Aušra.
Yes, it is, I think. I don't know, the more time you spend every day with your music, the easier it will become for you to sight read. Because you have to build up some sort of, repertoire. And the more pieces you will have on the repertoire, the easier it will get for you to sight read any piece of music.
A question for you, Ausra. Do you think that Michael has to play both hands right away when he sight reads, or it could be possible to do just one hand at a time?
You could do it only one hand at a time, if it's too hard to sight read everything together.
Without major mistakes, right?
True.
And it's even better. You can dissect the piece, right, and see how it's put together, and reverse then the hands. At first, you practice one variation with the right hand, and then do the same variation with the left hand. And then maybe that's it, all you need. Maybe you're playing very slowly, and then the next day you do variation number 2, same thing.
True, and maybe, after learning first 10 pieces, with separate hands, maybe after that you can do and sight read with both hands together.
But it will take a while, I think.
Yes, sure.
Mm-hmm.
These things takes time.
But it's definitely possible to do this on your own, because it's just practice, and not only just practice, but deliberate practice. You have to know what you're trying to achieve with each run of your playing, not just sight reading for the sake of sight reading, but internalizing the structure, getting to know the chords and progressions, maybe key tonalities, modulations. But for that, you have to know a little bit of harmony and music theory.
True. These all things are connected.
So, do you recommend for Michael to start learning music theory and harmony at the same time as practicing the organ?
Well, if he wants to become a lone musician, then yes, I would suggest him doing it.
It will help him. And sight reading will also help him to discover music theory things too.
True, because the easier you orient yourself in the music theory things, the easier it will get for you to sight read things, because the easier you will understand them.
I wonder how much time does it take to develop a level when he could sight read, let's say, simple variations by Handel.
I think it all is very individual. It's hard to tell, how much time will it take.
What's the minimum amount of time? 4 years?
Well, maybe less than that. It depends how much you will spend each day on it.
Mm-hmm. What about the maximum time?
You are asking me if I would be a magician, and would know everything. I don't know.
Sometimes people practice without improving, right? Have you seen those people?
Yes, I have seen such people.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it's hard to tell why are we not improving, but I guess maybe not everybody can improve. Although I believe that if person does not improve, it means that he or she makes something not right.
Practices without head, without connecting their fingers with the mind.
That's right.
So I hope Michael will do the opposite, of course. Will practice mindfully and regularly. And that will help him improve.
Let's go for it.
Thanks, guys. This was Vidas.
And Ausra.
Please send us more of your questions. We love helping you grow. And remember, when you practice,
miracles happen.
This blog is supported by Total Organist, the most comprehensive organ training program online, where you will find courses for every area of organ playing, including technique, practice, sight reading, repertoire playing, hymn playing, improvisation, composition, music theory, and harmony, with hundreds of scores and thousands of exercises. Here is what some of the students are saying.
Hugh writes, the sight reading course has helped me tremendously. Thank you very much for your essays, courses, and all your help.
Robert writes, I found the fingerings, registration ideas, and general comments to be excellent.
John writes, I have found your download very helpful. It was really excellent. I have watched some of your teaching videos, and when I read your instructions, I tried to imagine you are there teaching me. You may feel disappointed that I am 2-3 days behind, but I am a slow learner, and I have committed to taking the time to get it right, as you say. But the other night my wife commented that she had never heard me play such a detailed melody in the left hand so well. My left hand is generally poor.
Frank writes, I just got through learning your practice score of Benedicamus from Tabulatura Nova by Scheidt. I used your practice schedule and it is an excellent approach to learning any composition. I like all the performance practice information you include in this score.
Robert writes, it has been a great pleasure in my life of having discovered your courses and material, as well as the YouTube work of recordings. You have a calm and pleasant way of teaching.
Judith writes, I have just learned that I passed the CAGO exam and am now a colleague of the American Guild of Organists. I have had excellent coaches, lessons, and mentoring here in the United States, and an outstanding teacher. But I also want to thank you for your assistance in answering my questions and in providing some excellent practice exercises and video explanations which reinforced my US training. I want to continue to improve my skills and will be participating in your courses and exercises and following your video demonstrations.
Ron writes, Hi Vidas and Usha, thank you guys. What a wonderful response to my email note to you. You've got me right, and I feel you understand my level of playing. Yes, at home, and luckily that I have an organ for that reason. I am paying attention to this, and I am going to try this haha no longer secret model. Yes, and I love Cesar Frank too. What is very nice about your blog podcast is that Usha and Vidas are like a Socratic dialogue, and by bouncing things off of each other, so much more information comes out and is expressed. Your comments contain a wealth of information and understanding. I really appreciate this. It is very inspiring and will keep us moving forward.
Thank you so much, guys, for this wonderful feedback. We appreciate your notes. Please send us more of your questions. We love helping you grow. And to become a member of Total Organist and start supporting this blog, go to organduo.lt/total-organist.
Also, if you haven't yet subscribed to receive free updates of this blog, make sure you do that at organduo.lt. By subscribing, you will also receive free video, how to master any organ composition, and 10-day organ playing mini course.
This was Vidas
and Usha from Secrets of Organ Playing.
And remember, when you practice,
miracles happen.